Hello everybody, this is ZigZagHertz and welcome back to my playthrough with Jian in Total War 3 Kingdoms. As we left off on this rainy harvest in the year of 192, and by the way, the rain here in western Kentucky has stopped. We're having some days today where we're actually putting a string of sunny weather together. Kind of nice to dry out from all those wicked thunderstorms we've been having and tornado warnings, whatnot, that were going on during the first 3 episodes. Taking a look around to refresh, we just got out of this successful battle with Liu Biao. He is greatly weakened, as we see here, so it'll be interesting to see where he decides to do. I think if it was me, I'd be heading back to my own territory to replenish a bit, but we'll see what his choices are. You never know with the AI. Changsha, we're moving ahead and upgrading that small city. And in Badong, we still got this Han Empire dude, Jian Fan, kicking out in my territory, losing troops to attrition, but also negatively impacting my public order. Currently, it's down to 9. It's losing about 8 per turn by his forces just being there. So he is a thorn in my side, a little bit of a nuisance, but he's gaining a lot of attrition and won't be able to stay there for forever. So hopefully he can't do any major damage to my public order. One thing I'm going to do in Badong, I had thought about this and I think I'm going to go ahead. I have the funds. My income per turn is kind of measly. That's early game measly at 817 per turn. But I'm going to go ahead, so when I do start building that second army at some point in this playthrough, because I'm tired of getting ping-ponged around between forces over here with just one army. That happens. I'm going to upgrade. This will be an output initially, but it's going to help my per turn income. My peasantry income increases up to 100 with this new level of bamboo woodcutter camp. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And then let's see what the next turn brings us. How Liu Biao is going to react to his defeat. And he decides to run away. Run away into the forest, hide to the forest at the south of Jiangling. No movement in Badong. And here we are. Yuan Shu, my best bud, has declared war on Liu Biao. And I didn't even have to ask. Look at that. He's such a good bud. He's taking care of me. That means Yuan Shu is up to the north side of Liu Biao down here. I'm down more to the south side. We're gonna make a Liu Biao sandwich, myself and Yuan Shu. Well, at least once I take care of his vassals, so I can do that. And what else we got? We got some characters moving through our territories also. Let's see if they're intriguing or interesting. Just little low-level characters that I'm not going to spend any time on right now. It's not important to me at this moment. So we're all in place here. I think about the only thing that makes me nervous. I'm going to take, I think, Sun Jian's forces and see if we can't take over Jiangling livestock farm. And we'll move to the north with those forces. I can't reach in this turn, or I would just move there right off. But I think what I'll do is move up to the border. If I'm lucky, I'll have a little vision on the town. The unprotected town. Jeez, I wish I could have made it that far. See, forced march, I wouldn't have been able to attack. I don't think. Can we change a stance? Let's see if it allows me to move into town or not and take it over. No, see, it's not going to let me move into his zone of control in forced march. So let's go back to the normal stance. Learn something new. Got to try. I didn't think it was going to work, but I had to try it to make sure. So I can't move on this undefended Jiangling livestock farm. Is frustrating that me having it just glaring at me undefended. But I think what I will do in the meantime, since we have Liu Biao's defeated and decimated army here, it is still getting back some convalescing units, but they're all going to be weak as heck. So I don't feel he's a huge threat down here, but what if he moved down to Changsha and my garrison wasn't quite good enough. So I think what I'm going to do, just to alleviate my mind, and plus my son Sensei should be coming of age. He's 17, should be coming of age soon, and I'll be able to start making a second army also. But I think we'll get a jump on that second army just to help bolster my garrison in Changsha. So let's raise an army. We're going to be recruiting Lufan anyway once we start that second army, so we'll just do it a little earlier than normal. Plus, he's mega cheap compared to anyone else I could do. So he's my cheap backup option to help bolster the garrison in Changsha. So let's confirm his hiring. We'll just move him down right into the city and get his quick replenishment on some archers to help bolster down here. I think that's all we'll take a look at this turn. And next turn in the winter, we're going to take a look at moving on the livestock farm. Gee, I wish I could have done it this turn, seeing it. I'm just drooling at the thought of it being unguarded. Okay, Liu Biao, you've just moved to the river and you're still not in a good position. I guess you got your force meter went up, but everybody's depleted. Let's see, Yuan Shu wants a builder. I thought I gave my builder to Cheng Pu. Let's negotiate, see if we got something different. I don't want to give up a builder, because I think Cheng Pu has him. Let's check this out. I'm confused. I am confused. I'd much rather trade a clay pig than a builder. Let's get the builder out of there, and let's get the clay pig in there and see what that does to impact the transaction. There we go. In fact, just to keep him as my bud, because he's so vital right now, we're going to give it a little bit in the deal in his edge, and I'll get 544 coin out of it. Let's see if he goes, and we do. Oh, there's the old sneaky Cai Mao. He was not in the city, but now he is. So we're going to have a bit of a bigger struggle and battle, and a winter battle to take the Zhangling livestock farm. So Liu Biao commanded their vassal Cai Mao to join the war against Yuan Shu. So I'm going to see if I can't help my best bud out. He decided to declare war on Liu Biao. We'll see if we can return the favor and eliminate Cai Mao for him. Also, Liu Biao seems to be loosening his grip, or losing his grip on Cai Mao, because Cai Mao is demanding a guarantee of autonomy. And somewhere on the map, I don't think there was anything really local to us, but a Yellow Turban Rebellion faction has been destroyed. And friends stick together. In the fading light of day, you and a friend gather for a drink. It is an almost ritualistic time for you both, a time to sit, reflect, and enjoy one another's company. There is seldom time these days, not like there used to be, so you both savor the moment and each other's company and some fine, fine wine. Well, I would hope you can. Husband and wife sharing some fine, fine wine. I'm glad the story stopped at that point. Okay, and new ancillary. We have a land shaper. Do we have anybody? Improves the reserves. Expertise and resolve. Do we have anybody lacking or could use a boost that needs an ancillary? Expertise and resolve. Let's take a look. Expertise, you don't have an ancillary? That's going to help your melee evasion. Why the heck not? Expertise and resolve. Anybody else have the expertise and resolve? We also have Huang Gai, who would benefit from extra resolve regarding his health. Let's put him there. And while I'm at it, I could have sworn I did it earlier, but I've done so many practice runs on these playthroughs. Maybe I'm losing track and losing my mind, but let's get that builder back with Cheng Pu, who's doing all my command. He's being assigned, given assignments in my cities. He will benefit from having that builder. Let's just click these out. We've dealt with them all. And I think, what are we looking at for Sun Jian? Since I have the funds at the moment, I have building going. let's see if we can get any more archers going down here. I can afford that. You know, I'm so tempted. I'd so badly want to get the mercenary archers because they're so much more powerful than these base units. But I don't know if I want to spend double in upkeep this early in the game. We can always upgrade later. I'm just gonna hire a couple crossbowmen though. I like the idea of having some armor piercing in there. Maybe down the road we'll be able to add the trebuchet in there. Now what's left, as far as I know, unless I've missed something, we're gonna move on Tsai Mao, hiding out at the livestock farm. And I don't believe, looking at this area with this garrison, look at that size of that garrison, I don't think I'm gonna have the advantage per se. Let's go find out. And it's also going to be a winter battle, which you'll see looks like we're running in mud. It slows down the movement and maneuverability. I don't enjoy, well, let's say I would prefer a winter battle over a forest battle any day. But let's see, I don't think, since we are predicted to have a valiant defeat. Our forces are a little over 300 men less, and we're both predicted to take some pretty high casualties. I don't think demand surrender, no, and the map view is not, thank God, or I wouldn't be attacking a city view map or with towers and everything. It's an open field map. Let's get down there and see what happens. Yeah, I hope those winds are blowing strong, because we're probably going to need every bit of help we can get. We are outnumbered, remember, going into this fight. Tsai Mao feeling his oats chiming in. Feeling brave by outnumbering us. Well, let's see if we can overcome the odds and gain a victory out of this battle. Okay, fun little snow, snow, snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let's take our cavalry and group them up. And we're just going to put them on one of our flanks. We'll choose this flank. If they're over here, we'll either circle back around or come back around back this way. But on this map, I think where I want to position, I think this is an impassable area. This is an impassable little farm area. So I'm going to try to goad him into attacking me. When I'm outnumbered and outgunned, I always seem to do better if I can try to set up a defensive battle. That's just my style and the way it often works. So let's kind of set up the center line that I want to use over here. If I can get myself to move properly, there we go. We're gonna bring our swordsmen over on this wing, and we're actually gonna bring our halberds here to cover the flank on this side of the farm. These swordsmen I'm thinking I'm gonna use as kind of a mobile force, whether I get attacked, if I can get them attacked, in the center, or to help support the flank if they decide to move around my flank. So, you know, best laid plans oft go awry, and that may be what happens, and we'll have to wing it on the fly. But I like to at least try to have an idea of what I want to accomplish going into a battle. We shall see. It doesn't always pan out, that's for sure. That is for sure. In fact, that's probably the name of my game, is make a plan and watch it screw up. Okay, I would have been much more satisfied if these light axemen had been converted, if I had been on the ball here and converted them into more archers, just to have a little more archer support. But we'll leave them on this side. Same concept. Support the center if that's where I get attacked, or support the wings over here where I have my medium axemen. Whoops, you can't cross the line yet. And we're going to move in to set up a defensive position and then see if we can goad them wherever they are. And my defensive position still would like it over here if they're over on this side of the map. But let's see where they appear. And they appear on the right side. So let's just get my armies positioned here. Let's fill up the center, so at least the center line has to be straight attack. They can't be flanked. And with spearmen and halberds in the center, I dare their cavalry. Could have sworn there were cavalry when I looked at this earlier. I think they have some cavalry units in their army. And we'll bring the halberds over here on the flank. As so, we'll set up the cavalry over here for the moment. Bring my archers as close as I can to support, but behind the safety of the line. Okay, let's move these guys up on the flank to cover this flank. And these guys will stay ready to... my not so rapid reaction force in the snow. Same with these guys over here. The not so rapid reaction. Everybody moves slightly slower in the snow. Let's have Huang Gai be my goader. He's going to try and somehow goad them into attacking. The good news that I like to see... oh, here, I was just going to say, the way I like it to be is have their archers in the rear so their front lines move forward, and my cavalry, if I get them off in the right position, can wreak havoc behind lines. I do not like the idea of archers leading off in the front and then having to attack, not being able to goad them into a fight or a battle. I do... let's see, Cai Mao won't duel, the strategist can't duel, and the other guy may duel, Cai He. We'll see if we can get a duel with him to prompt them into attacking me. If I can piss them off enough, we'll find out. Oops, he disappeared into hiding. Let's get over this hill and see if we can find him. And there's that cavalry I knew they had. And theirs is a heavier cavalry. Well, it's a different kind. It's more of a melee cavalry than my cavalry, so I would ideally like to avoid that kind of a engagement and reserve my cavalry just for their archers. We'll see if I can manage to make that happen. Usually the things I want to do and try to do don't always quite work out that way, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. In fact, Sun Jian, let's get you closer up towards the line so you can quickly provide support. I just have to remember that he's very weakened, Lady Wu is very weakened, and Huang Gai is not at full strength either, but at least he's not quite as weak as the rest. So therefore, that's why I'm willing to put him out there and see if we can goad up a duel and see if we can piss off their army to act irrationally. Sometimes I've seen that happen. Unfortunately, not always. It's not a guarantee that I can get them to attack. In fact, I think I'm close enough for that duel. Let's challenge to a duel. He accepts. What kind of a charge do we get? We'll focus on the duel for a little while since his army right now is staying in defensive mode and I don't want to attack it. We do win the initial face-off. And let's get ready for the power move to see if we can get an early quick move on him. Oh, no depletion in his bar. He managed to block my power move. That's never a good start in my book, especially since I started out not quite at full strength. So Huang Gai, you need to recover and rebound and get going in this battle. Come on now. I'm counting on you. Please. As this is a battle you can watch and have to watch, the only influence I have is on my power move and when to regenerate and use it. Although there's no guarantee if I had control over this battle, you know, mashing my keys to make different things happen, that I'd do any better, because that is not a strength of mine. That's why I don't excel at the shooters anymore, and my power bar is going down way too fast for my preference. I need my power move to regenerate, and I need my power move to hit, because he is having his way with me right now. Come on, we're almost cooled down. 5 seconds to go. Yeah, of course I can do better. Watch this. There we go. Now that's what I needed to start out with. That did some damage. There we go. Now that I got the edge back, let's see what he's going to end up with as far as a killing move. Hopefully he can keep it going and not watch my green bar, my green meter wear itself down. I'm already at far as half strength right there. That's not good. That's not good. Come on, don't let him wear you down too much. I'm going to need you later. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. 30 seconds for a power move. You're going to have to finish off with a standard move for me, I think. You're going to break his neck or you're going to chop him in half. What finishing move is that you're going to use on him this time? I'm very witty, especially if I win the battle. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Come on, finish him off, Huang guy. Show him that you are Juan, wild and crazy guy. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Chop him in half. Now let's get back on our horse. Oh, look at the old family member. Looking like he's a little pissed off. And that's not a good buff that he's getting. He's berserk. He's got plus 70 melee, plus 70 armor piercing. Come on, get on your horse and get the hay out of here. You're not going to stand up to that. We got spearmen charging after me. We got... Okay, Tsai Mao, you taking a break? You're going to move around the tree? You're going to still come after me? I don't know. Those spearmen sure are. Look at them. Tsai Mao, you've given up. You've given up. Can I goad the spearmen into coming after me? Can I get some archers on those spearmen? Come on, guys. You can come up here. These are the silly ways we try to mess around with the AI to get him to attack me as opposed to me attacking him. Because me attacking him, to be quite honest, with that line of archers that I would have to survive in order to get even into melee combat with his units, I don't know if I could do that. I just don't know if I could do that. So my best hope, I think, is to goad him into coming towards me. Let's move my archers over to this side, see if we can get better range when they get over here. So we can drop some arrows on them at least. Come on, we'll slow down. Come on, come on. You can come on here, guys. I know you're spears, but I have a slow horse. Come on, come on. A little closer, a little closer. My archers are almost set up for you. In fact, you're going to be in range any minute now. Come on, come on. You run after me, run after me. You can do it. Let's go, archers. Finish them off. Let's take them out of the game. That's one less unit. There, knock a bunch of them down. Make them run, make them run. There we go. One guy's health meter looks a little stronger than it was during the duel. That gives me confidence. Let's move back a little bit, see if we can egg him on a little more. Hey, Tsai Mao. I killed your family member. Happy with me? Happy with me? Excuse me. See, they're already shifting just because of my one character over here. Look at that. You afraid of him? You think he's that powerful? Is he going to put some hurt on you? In fact, let's back up over here. I'll come over here towards these archers. Let's see what you say about that. It's all playing a game with the AI. Come on, attack me, AI. Come on, attack me, attack me. Let's get pissed off. Let's get pissed off. Come on and attack me. They're moving their archers forward, that's for sure. Look at that. What do I want to do with my cavalry, though? Let's bring them back down this way and see what happens. We do some damage to some archers over here. Got to keep track of my health meter, and oh, look at that. He is going after them with my cavalry. I would much rather have you come back here with my halberds and have my archers pepper you a little bit. Nah, you're moving too slow. They're definitely outpacing us. Let's get these archers back into the act. Pretty soon they can help me out. Nah, I don't want the halberds over there. Come on. Get away from the halberds. They can do some damage. They can do some damage. Okay, we got his army moving. Lady Wu, don't be sticking back there for him. Come on, archers, help me out here. There we go. Make them turn and run. Get a power move on these archers. We're kind of splitting their force, splitting their attack, and that's working in my favor. That's the kind of favor I want. Let's see if his other cavalry is in range. We can knock out this mobile force. Maybe we have the advantage all of a sudden on the battlefield. Huang Gai, we're going to keep an eye on you. Hopefully I won't forget about you. Lady Wu, you and your horsemen are going to come back out here and see if we can't get back in the action and go after some archers over here. Huang Gai, I want you to keep working on these guys over here. In fact, this flank seems a little quiet, so let's bring my axemen over here. Everybody else seems to be over here. Let's bring my other units over here to support. Jian, let's see if you can help out over here. Looks like the attack's all coming on this side. We need to bring out some archers so they can't weaken me down while they attack me. I already have someone down here. That's not good. Aha, they stopped their move forward. Let's bring these swordsmen out, see if we can get around on some flanking moves. Let's get you up here also to try and get around on some flanking moves. Jian, let's do a power move in there and try to weaken some of their direct attack. I gotta keep my eye on you, gotta keep my eye on Huang Gai. They slowed down my axemen. Trying to go after their archers. Huang Gai, keep going after those archers. We got swordsmen out here. Lady Wu, we gotta get you to hey out of there. I am not happy with that. That's not where I want these guys to go. Let's bring the cavalry back out. Lady Wu, let's bring you in on these archers and keep away from Cai Mao, the crazy guy. Jian, let's go help out here with a power move. Huang Gai, let's come back here with these archers, and time to offer some support in this center line because guess what? They ain't attacking it. Get the halberds back in action here. Lady Wu, what you doing? Get away from him. Get away, get away, get away. She just is not listening. She's on the obstinate side. And we got Jian helping to weaken their attack here. Lady Wu, you need to just get back here. I don't know how strong. Let's get over to these cavalry, see if you can stay away from Cai Mao. Huang Gai, let's get you back to these archers and see if you can do some damage back there. Halberd on halberd action, halberd on spearman action.
敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Jian, I think we gotta watch out for you. You're looking a little on the weak side. Let's get you out of the thick of things here. Let's get some things. Let's get some units to try and do some damage to Cai Mao. Time to get aggressive here on the flank. I was being kind of passive, letting them charge into me. And we got to get these cavalry that remain over here to do some kind of damage over here on their crossbowmen. Lady Wu, how you doing? You hanging out okay? Can we get you in on the rear? These spearmen are just hanging in against these archers, not much more than that. These halberds, can they do something over here on these archers? Come on, do some damage out here. Power move damage. Here we go. Let's come in the back side of these spearmen over here. We got their strategist to charge away. That's about a good job to chase him by my archers. Cai Mao is starting to weaken. He's showing signs of weakening. Cavalry, let's see if we can come down on this swordsman. I don't see the crossbowman. Jian, let's see if you can go after Cai Mao. And the rest of you, let's worry about these units now. Let Jian go after Cai Mao. Lady Wu, you're still hanging in there. Everybody's kind of hanging in there still. I'm not seeing some wholesale breaking down yet. Oh, look at that. We're going after him, and I still got those crossbowmen over here. Lady Wu, can you add some support over there? You're not too weak yet, are you? Now let's get this cavalry back over by these crossbowmen where they belong and knock that unit out. And we get a victory. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't see what happened to Cai Mao, but let's claim victory and take over the territory. Pyrrhic victory. Well, it's better than a defeat, I guess. It is better than a defeat. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. Bum, 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 bum. Ah. Oh, I'll take that coin also. What kind of 34 heroism? Woohoo! We can use that. We can use the positive effects of that. We're just going to occupy. We have established my power. Looks like we... Oh, this is mission issued. If they got a new issue on my power, guess what? We're going to find out we completed the last mission. So now I am wanted to reach the rank of Duke. So I have left the era of being a second Marquis is over, and we are now a Marquis. It increases my I increased my prestige by capturing settlements. I now can have up to 4 armies, as if I could afford it. Assignment slots provided. I now can have up to... Oh, that's when I get to this level. So what kind of assignments do I now earn? I get 2 assignment slots, so that's good. I've unlocked it, having an administrator. I've added a trade agreement that's possible. Not that I'm near a lot of people that can trade with me yet. And plus 1 available spy position, because I have so many spies trained up. But anyway, it gives you an idea of how increasing in rank helps open up doors to do other things. So my power increases. Second Marquis, you have established yourself as a worthy power. Bold actions have led to bold results. Your strength grows, and with your rising power comes the title of Second Marquis. Yet the road between here and final victory is long. You must continue leading the charge. And as we found out, I successfully Accomplish that mission increases my heroism, and I'm up into the 3rd tier of heroism. Look at that. Plus 15 satisfaction for my characters, reduces my recruitment cost, so maybe we'll be able to afford that second army here soon, and it reduces also my retinue upkeep. So there are definite benefits to heroism. Dynasty. This position is an increase in responsibility and privilege. I am certain that in time the world will know my name. So I got some bonus experience for Jian. Faction has been destroyed. Poor little Tsai Mao. He put up a good fight. It was a tough battle, that's for sure. In fact, if we look at my army, okay, we will get that unit back after they convalesce, but we are definitely, I might as well not have any cavalry right now with those kind of numbers. So we'll do some convalescing here for a moment and then see if we can't rebound. And I'm sure Huangzhou isn't going to sit tight for very long, so we're going to have to be on our toes to make things happen. We have unlocked the Chancellor and Administrator positions. Sun Tse, 17 years old still. Come on, you need a turn of age, my friend. I need you to join Liu Fan in my 2nd army. It's kind of what I'm holding off for. But since I have some funds, do I have Zhang Ling has some building available, but I think I'm going to hold off until I'm sure. Spending money over here, I'm not confident to be holding it. But Dong is fine. That's almost built over there. So yeah, we're going to hold off there on building anything new at this point. Kind of looking around. Let's see. We have the new mission we issued. My power increases. We had a mission success. What else is going on? Killed in battle. Zhang Yun. We knew we killed. Well, we knew we defeated a strategist. Now we know he is dead. Also killed in battle. Tsai Mao. He is gone. Oh, excuse me. Tsai He is gone. Who was with Tsai Mao. Characters have gained rank. Huang Gai and Lady Wu. Thank goodness. In fact, let's get over there now before I forget, and let's take a look at how we can make them stronger with their promotions. We have the ability to choose either Understanding, which will increase Lady Wu's expertise, unlocks some assignment type duties for increasing industrial exploitation. Dignity adds to her instinct, which isn't impressive right now, enables discipline for her own retinue. We also have a meditation, which increases her authority, which is getting close to legendary level. This won't kick it over, but it enables unbreakable, so we don't have to worry about her morale as far as her unit goes, I believe. So let's I'm leaning towards, of the 3, that's the one we're going to go with. Huang Gai, you also had a nice battle helping me win, even though it was a tough and costly battle. So I'm glad to see you get a promotion out of that. We can increase the resolve, which is also strong. Right now it's plus 46. Plus 46% to the general's health. I wouldn't mind having stronger health. So I have 8 resolve here. It increases armor for all spear infantry in his own retinue, which he does have. And a plus 25% chance of capturing enemy officers over here. So I'm leaning toward patience or trust. But since he does have the retinue with more spears, I think we're going to add armor to my spearmen with the trust promotion. I probably should have looked at what other choices I may have unlocked for the future, but to see which one might have made more sense, but oh well. Sometimes you think of these things after you go ahead and make the move. Commandery is secured by taking Zhangling Livestock Farm. I now own that commandery, so I have all that goes with that commandery right now. We already looked at that one, and I think we looked at that one. So yeah, nothing new here. And we have captured the capital and destroyed Tsai Mao. So that kind of gets us up to date here. The next thing to look at or think about is who would be a good administrator for me and where. Let's see, if we were to promote Lufan to an administrator, he would increase income from industry, 40% income from commerce. That's tantalizing. Let's see what his benefits are. Increase from peasantry, although I'm still at this point more focused on commerce, so I'm leaning toward Lufan after looking at the first two. Lady Wu is just construction cost population growth. I already get construction cost bonuses from Chengpu, and he is currently an assignee, so I can't use him as administrator until he's undone or finished with his assignment. I think we're just going to go ahead, because I like the potential increase in the commerce income. We're just going to use Lufan as my administrator, and we're going to administrate him in my strongest commerce commandery at the moment, at least. We'll see if that changes in the future, but right now we're going to use him in Changsha. And as far as a chancellor go, there's pretty kind of straightforward, I think. She'll gain satisfaction for the post, a new salary. He would gain more satisfaction, also a higher salary. I think the other position effects are the same. Plus 12 satisfaction for the post, and he has a high. I think I'm going to go with Lady Wu. You know, keep her close by the side. You know, got a lot of guys looking at her. Let's keep her close. Let's keep her close. And there are my promotions. And I think at this point that battle wore me out. Those Pyrrhic victories tend to wear one out. So we're going to end this playthrough right here. Until next time, this is ZigZagHertz signing off. Hope you are having as good a time as I am with this playthrough. If you have any suggestions or ideas or things you see I am missing or need to try, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.